This video is aimed at any teacher who is interested in learning more about how to insert pictures into Smart Notebook. In this video, we're going to look at a couple of different ways of inserting pictures, as there are occasional glitches which might stop you from using one of these methods. It's quite important to know more than one approach. Most teachers are familiar with copy and paste or Control-C and Control-V. In this video, we're going to look at not only copy and paste, but also Smart Notebook screen capture, the snipping tool, and of course your basic save and insert. I'd like you to imagine I'm doing a lesson on comparatives in the context of shopping preferences. My target language is stuff like, I'm looking for something cheaper, I'm looking for something more colourful, one size bigger, etc., etc. We're going to start off with a warmer and then move on to a listening task. It's the listening from which I'm going to be taking my grammar. So here's my warmer. Christmas is coming. What do you think would make a good Christmas present? There's nothing wrong with this slide, just having the text at the bottom and no picture. I might want to use all of this space for writing notes, or I might want to include a picture. To include a picture, I would simply go to Google and type in here, for example, Christmas tree. At the top here I've got some choices: all, images, shopping, news, maps. I'm going to go with images. Here I can scroll down, choose the Christmas tree I like the most. I quite like this one, so I'm going to left click on it, right click on it, copy image, go back to Smart Notebook and paste. You may want to be a little bit careful when you're choosing your image. Have a look at the screen, the resolution of the image. If it's too big, it will fill up your page in Smart Notebook, and it will also increase the file size for when you save it. So this is what it would look like full screen. Quite a big picture of Christmas. I might make that a little bit smaller. I can of course play around with it, make it smaller, make it bigger, add more images to the same page if I want to. So on to my second slide. Listen to Catherine talking to a shop assistant. Which jumper does she buy? Now my plan here is to include a couple of different jumpers. Students will listen to the recording and they will have to pick out which jumper it is that she's talking about. So again, I'm going to go back to my Google Images and type in Christmas jumper. Now what I could do is I could right click and copy and paste, but just to show you something different, I'm going to go to Smart Notebook, and here is screen capture at the top on the toolbar. Once I click on that, I get a second toolbar to follow around. It's also appeared as an icon at the bottom here, so if I lose it I can find it here. Go back to Google, click on my capture icon. We've got 4 different cameras here. The one you're going to want to use is the one on the left, so let me select that. You'll notice the whole screen has gone grey. Now I click and drag where I want to take a photo of. Once I release, it's going to take the photo. It's going to give me some options. I can send it to the clipboard so I can copy and paste it, or I can do something else. If I click on do something else, we've got some other options. Save it to the desktop, send it to a new page on Smart Notebook, etc., etc. Feel free to experiment with all of those. I'm going to send it to the clipboard for now. Go back to Smart Notebook and then paste it, and there we go. There it is. What I could also do is use my snipping tool. So if I go back to Google Images, and I'll go with this one. Down here at the bottom there's a circle where it says ask me anything. If I click on that, I've got Cortana, our little helper. I can type in here snipping, and you see it's already come up, snipping tool. If I click on that, it opens up this toolbar. I'm going to press new, and just like the screen capture, I drag over the section that I want, let go, and it's captured it for me. I can save it if I want to, but what I'm going to do is right click on it and copy it and put it into Smart Notebook. This kind of tool is particularly useful if I am trying to take something from a website like, for example, IELTS Liz. IELTS Liz has a wonderful website, but she copyright protected all of her stuff so that you can't copy and paste. I'm trying to click on it at the moment, but nothing's happening. I can't select it. But what I could do is get my snipping tool and select what I want. From here, I can copy it, and I could always put it into Word if that's what I want to do. So now I still have a copy of her essay, even though she copyright protected it. So, going back to my Smart Notebook presentation, I've got a choice of 3 jumpers at the moment. I want a third jumper. The third jumper that I'm going for is this one here. I don't know if you can see, but it's actually twinkling at the moment. This is because it's a GIF. Now, if I get my screen capture and I take a photo of it and put it in Smart Notebook, I've lost the twinkling effect. The only way to keep the twinkling effect is if I right-click on it and press Save Image As. From here, I'm going to save it to the desktop, and then go to Insert at the top here, where it says Insert, Picture. And here we go. Now it's twinkling. I'm not sure if you can see that. I can make that a little bit smaller. So now I've got these 3 different jumpers. I'm going to go away and I'm going to record on a dictaphone a conversation with Catherine, a shop assistant, and then play that to the students, and they have to choose which jumper does she buy. Maybe they're going to talk about all of these jumpers and she's going to complain and say she wants something, I don't know, more colourful, or she wants something bigger, and we're going to end up choosing one of them. Just to show you this GIF effect a little bit better, because it might not be exactly clear there, I'm going to type in drinking coffee, GIF, GIF. I'm going to select this picture here. You can see here we've got a moving image. If I right click on it and press copy image, go back to Smart Notebook, paste, it's still, nothing's happening. That's why I will need to right click on it, save image as. I'm just going to replace that one there. Then insert picture, select my GIF, there it is. And now I have a moving image. Okay. That is the end of this video. Should you have any questions, please do not hesitate to contact either Adam G or Adam T. We are both very happy to help.